All right, hello. Welcome to my first ever TouchDesigner tutorial. If you follow me on Instagram, you would see that we are going to be creating this cool effect, funky effect that you can see here. It's quite a simple setup. So what we're going to quickly do is just delete all of it and start from scratch. So if we just go back out into the project, just going to quickly show you that I use a 1280 by 1280 width and height and set up the background top to be BG. We're going to quickly start off by adding a constant chop and then add another channel. This one we're going to call res width and this one's going to be res height. If you just press here and type in this short expression, and the expression is me.parent open bracket close bracket dot par dot w for width, and if you just copy that, hit enter, go down to name one and paste it into there and change that to h for height. Now we've got that all set up, we are going to add our noises or noise like so, and just change a couple things here. Excuse me. So I'm just going to change that to Perlin 4D GPU and change the period to 2. Turn down the harmonics. Turn off the spread. Turn off the gain. Add the exponent to 1.2. Bump up the amplitude to 1. Leave the offset at 0.5. On this one, we're going to turn off monochrome and type in this box here. So translate z-axis, a short Python expression, which is abs time with a capital T. Oh, there we go. Dot seconds, and I like to do it by times 0.2. So as you can see in here, it's now slowly moving. We'll get there eventually. And underneath the common, if you just make this one here viewer active, drag and drop that one into there, and the height into that. You just chop reference, and that's all good for now, I believe. Okay, no. So this one here, take that out. Underneath translate 4D, just paste that in there. My bad. There we go. Move those down a bit. Underneath noise number 2, just going to change a couple things as well. Going to change the exponent to 0.75. And I think that is it. Yep, for that one. And then underneath this one, we are going to turn on the monochrome and make the exponent 0.15, like so. Yeah, that's it. So you just zoom out a bit here, and now we're going to composite these all together. So add a composite, and we just highlight all of these by holding the right button on the mouse and drag them into that, like so. Now you get this cool, like, lava lampish looking effect. From here onwards, we are gonna just add a null into this. It's always good practice to do. And if we name this one BG, if we then go up to here, you can see it's now on. You can see it through via the perform mode. If you just press escape, you can get back onto this screen. Let's just quickly move that over here. So we'll be adding a couple of things into that later. For now, that's all okay. We are gonna add a select here, like so. And if you just if you just drag this one onto that, that would be fine. And now we're going to get to the text effect. So down here, just add a text top and type anything in here. I'm just going to quickly type in my Instagram name, tech motif, and change the font to anything you want. I quite like the Metropolis font. I use that for most of my work. I've noticed that maybe it's because I'm using the Mac that the text doesn't actually seem to show here. If that is the case, you can just change this to bitmap and then it will show. If you're using a PC, I don't think you run into that issue. I'm not too sure. On the X height, let me just change that to 200 and make it bold. Underneath the common, we're just going to use this again. So scroll up here, drag that one onto that, chop the reference, height, chop reference. All good. Now we're going to add a transform, such as that. And if you go to this one, if you press and hold the middle mouse button, if you're using middle mouse, if you have a mouse, sorry, you can change this into 0.1 increments and just bump that down a bit to 0.97. If you're using a bigger X height, then you can just, I don't know, change that accordingly. Now we are gonna composite this one and this one together. So add another composite top. That's not a composite. Okay. Under this composite, we're going to change the operation to difference, like that. Move that over here, and select these two using the right mouse button, and put them into that. There you go. So it should look like something like that. Then we're going to add a blur. So if you just right click on this one, type in blur, and change this one to 27. And then we're going to add an edge down here and change the strength to 10 and change the sample step to 5 and 5. Okie dokie. Now, make this one over here, just around about here. We're going to add this one into the composite. You should see something has changed here, and that should be okay. So you get this type of effect. That's all good. That's exactly what we want. If we move this one over, and if you right click anywhere here, we'll go to insert and add a lookup. And then if you click on this one, middle click, and add a ramp, excuse me, ramp, like so. You get this cool effect here. That's basically it, unless you want to add the grain effect, which only takes about 2 minutes. So move those over. And if we turn on this one so you can display that, you now have the actual desired effect that you're looking for. We are going to, again, just add the grain effect. I'll show you how to do that. And that would be all. For that, you're going to have to add a, where is it? I think it's a container. Let me just quickly check my notes. I think, yeah, let's go for a container. Let's try that. And if you go into that, like so, and then add a in, I think, where are the notes? Yeah, so it's an in top. So this one, leave that as is, and then go to add and add. And then on the add, just leave that as is. Make a noise here. And on the noise, we are going to leave it as 3D. C is going to be 1. Period is going to be 0.05. Harmonics, leave that 2. Spread 2. Yep. Exponent. Pump that up to 5, I think. Let's put it up to 5, see what happens. Amplitude, no. Yeah, that's all good. And then we're going to type in a expression here. The old trusty abs time seconds times 0.2. So that's starting to move now. And then under common here, we type a new expression, which is OP, open bracket, in 1, close bracket, dot width. And if you copy paste that one, type height. There we go. Doesn't seem right, but we're gonna roll with it. Let's see what happens. Next, add another noise down here, and then on this one, we're gonna change this to random GPU, and I think that is also just the same. Oh, width. Height. And I don't know if this one moves. No. No, it doesn't move. So this one, I'm going to add a function. And then the level. And this will be connected into that. It seems that my headphones are beeping at me. It's running out of battery, which is great. In the level underneath the post, I have to quickly hurry it up. Opacity 0.1, and that's it. This one, add a level into that, and oh, no. So this one, opacity is 0.2. This one here, the post opacity is 0.1, such as that. Then can add another add into this. There we go. And drag this one and place that into that. Like so. And then add an out here. Okay, let's just quickly check to see if that's all okay. I think so. We'll have to see. So if we go back out of here and move over and place that round right here, underneath here. If you grab this, place it there, and grab this one, place it there. And you can see that you do get some form of gradiness. It doesn't look exactly like the first one, which means there may be some things that need to be changed in there. I think I don't know what it would be. It may be I'm going to quickly pause the recording and get back to you, and we can just change accordingly. 1 second. Okay, apologies regarding that. So, what we did need to change was we have to put this expression in here. So it is the input exponent, and then underneath exponent value, if you change that to 15, and also underneath the noise, the exponent was 3.5 instead of 5. And if you make those changes, you would then get the final desired effect, which if we just come out of here, as you can see, it's now all working. Thank you very much for being patient, and this is my first ever tutorial, so hopefully they will get better quality in time. If there's any questions, just either put them in the comment section below and I can try and help, or if you direct message me on Instagram, I'm usually on there most of the day. So just thanks again for watching. If you subscribe, there'll be some more content obviously coming coming days. I'm gonna try and do maybe like a tutorial a day for the next week or so, just on some of the work that I have on my Instagram. If there's any requests, maybe just go on there and have a look, and I could make a tutorial for it. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Take care.